Greetings, welcome, and happy weekend. Yours truly back with another download. A weekend edition for you now, meaning no more financial news. Yay, at least for a few days. Well, we'll take what we can get. Several items for you now that we've been collecting this week and just haven't had time for until now. And we're starting today in Southeast Asia and a possible answer to a riddle that has puzzled historians for generations. Well, there's no mistaking the location, Cambodia's ancient city of Angkor Wat. Now, the mystery, why was such a magnificent complex suddenly abandoned nearly 600 years ago? Well, historians had theorized it was the result of a Siamese invasion. But now comes a new answer, and it's coming from trees. Very old and very big trees. Researchers working in the old-growth forests of northern Vietnam nearby have discovered something. Seems there's a pattern in the annual growth rings of ancient trees. A pattern showing a massive and prolonged drought in the entire region. A drought severe enough to stop nearly everything from growing, and they theorize to decimate a major population center like Angkor Wat.
And some of these trees are almost certainly 1,000 years old. We've ring counted them 900 years. So we can say something about past hydroclimate variability really over the last millennium.
And what the trees are saying may not only unlock a mystery of the past, but researchers caution that if past major droughts could empty out past cities, there's no reason that a future drought couldn't have the same, if worse, impact. Well, from green of the past to the greening of the future now, and this story taking us to the Geneva Auto Show, the first major international gathering after Detroit in January, and there's a car in there somewhere, I guess. Yeah, looks like it burst a pipe, too. Well, all the showbiz hokum, even more needed perhaps this year, with international auto sales off by double-digit levels. Yeep. Big this year from nearly every automaker, greener cars, meaning electrics, hybrids, hydrogen power, you name it. In fact, an entire pavilion dedicated to autos that want nothing to do with gasoline. The Geneva Auto Show, with no domestic maker advantage, does tend to attract some high-flying international marques such as Rolls-Royce and Ferrari, and this hot little number 2, as well as the more budget-minded like Citroën and Tata. Well, clearly lots on display, and we'll see if any of the glitz helps spur consumers back to showrooms. The Geneva Auto Show runs through mid-March. Finally for you, a story from Hamburg, Germany, and one from our file that we call Cool Idea. Now, can we not ever do this again, please? St. Michael's Church Tower, the setting. Well, really, the whole city of Hamburg, the setting. You see, recently, conductor Simone Young led the Hamburg Philharmonic in a performance of Brahms' Second Symphony, all via the internet. While Maestro Young conducted away atop St. Michael's, the musicians performed in dozens of separate and isolated spots all across the city. Each musician could watch the conductor and was in turn mic'd up. So if you were watching in person, you pretty much got a solo. But if you tuned in on the internet, you heard the complete symphony live, performed by musicians scattered across the city, such as this guy on the pitch of a football stadium.
And then to do something like this, that's something that everyone who saw or heard that musician will always identify with that place. I think it's very exciting. If you like, we've decorated the city tonight with musicians and music.
Hey, nice fiddle playing. Well, all of this making for the world's biggest concert, at least by the measure of geography. Well, no doubt a record that some scamp will try and undo in the coming years. To which we say again, and with all respect to Philharmonicers all, hey, cool idea. But can we please never do this again? Favor for me? By the way, if you're interested, the entire concert is available online. Just search for Hamburg Philharmonic or Giant Concert. Either one will pretty much get you there. Maybe I'm just jealous. Well, that's it from us. Finito. We'll see you again real soon.